Welcome to our eVidya classes. Students, previous chapter we have studied about the Brahmaputra basins where Ganga and Yamuna are originated. So like this student, today we are going to discuss about the more information about the Brahmaputra basin and Sutlej basin. So here you studied, see, the Brahmaputra basin receives very heavy rainfall during the monsoon season. Monsoon season it will receive very rainfall. Due to the monsoon winds, river Brahmaputra is also a perennial river. This causes frequent flooding in this area. Means it will receives a very huge rainfall, so it will causes frequently flooding. Okay. This results the lot of suffering for the people, but it also makes the soil extremely fertile by the depositing silt. Okay, students. See, student, when flood will come, everywhere it will becomes full of water. So what happen? One side is disadvantages is there. People will be suffering, but another side people will look. Then through this, what happens? The soil will become fertile because it will deposited silt. It is sometimes referred to as the green delta. Jute and rice grow in abundance here. Many things means, especially jute and rice will grow very large amount. So jute and rice. Then Majuli is the biggest river island in the world and first island district of India. Majuli. Okay, so you can see the image. Majuli, it is the island. It is the island. Why? Because everywhere water is there in middle, and this is the land part. Everywhere water is covered. Okay, so its name is Majuli. The island has shrunk since the start of the 20th century, where it is measured 1,250 square kilometer. It now measures only around 352 square kilometer. This is because of erosion. Okay, first it was measured 1,250 square kilometer, but now it is measured 352 square kilometer now, students, because of soil erosion. Everything collapsed with water, merged with water. Okay, then we will go for Sutlej basin. Like the Brahmaputra, the river Sutlej, also called Sutlej, is also born in Tibet. Okay, how Brahmaputra originated from the Tibet, like this Sutlej river also originated from the Tibet, student. Okay, it's very important. It rises from the lake Rakhyasthala in Tibet near the Mount Kailash. Okay, Lake Rakhyasthala is a crescent-shaped salt water lake. Understood? So Sutlej is the longest of the 5 rivers that flow throughout the border region of Punjab, India and Pakistan. Sutlej is the very longest river, and it is border with the Punjab, India and Pakistan. Okay, Punjab, here Punjab you can see, Punjab, Pakistan and India. It is the easternmost tributary of the Indus River. It enters India at Himachal Pradesh. See, it enters India at Himachal Pradesh. You can see the Sutlej here. See, this is the Pakistan Indus Sutlej river through Himachal Pradesh. It is entered to our India. You can see the Pakistan. First, it is originated lake of Rakhyasthala. You can see here, student, very properly. Here originated. See, I will show you. It is originated. It is Himachal Pradesh through it is going Indus Pakistan, then Indus, then it is comes to other Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so this is called our Sutlej river. It is easternmost. It enters India at Himachal Pradesh. See, it enters India at Himachal Pradesh. It is the entry place. Okay, it is the entry place of the Sutlej river. Understood, students? As Punjab and Haryana don't receive much rainfall, its water are mostly used for the irrigation purpose. Okay, as Punjab and Haryana don't receive much rainfall, farmers mostly depend upon the rivers and canals and dams. Because Punjab, and you can see Punjab here Punjab and Haryana don't receive much rainfall, so they will depend upon the river and canal dams for irrigation. These are two important multi-purpose projects built on Sutlej River. You can see Bakranagal Dam, and they will end the Indira Gandhi Canal. There are two canals and dams they built on Sutlej River because for wheat, rice, cotton and sugarcane are the main crops here. So that the water stored, they build a river and dams for keeping water store. Okay, for the crops, wheat, rice, cotton and sugarcane are the main crops here. Understood, students? Here you can see, students, dear children, these are the actually photograph taken of our river Ganga. We consider her to be our most sacred river. You see some of this photo, whatever you are observing, these are taken from the Ganga. See how the dustbin are there, it's too much dirty, and here the people are riding boat. My friend Sonam Chopra told you how the Himalayas need to be cleared of all the rubbish left behind the climbers. Similarly, this is the rubbish thrown by the pilgrims and tourists who came to pray and visit. Okay, see the student, you can see how our river Ganga was dirtied because these things are thrown by the peoples or visitors who came to worship or visit. Our Ganga was beautiful once upon a time. Please protect our rivers to protect our future. Okay. Before also it was beautiful for us, to now also it is beautiful for us, but it was some little affected by peoples because of their dirtiness. So we should protect, we should clean our river as well as, okay, for our safety future. Understood, students? So whatever we studied, once again we repeat. The Himalaya mountains are spread across the 5 countries in the Asian subcontinent like India, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan and China. The Karakoram range and Hindu Kush mountain and are extension of the Himalayan mountains. Together they form North Mountain. Okay, it's very important, student, you have to read this. The Himalayas span the state Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, the hill region of the West Bengal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and North Eastern state. The Himalayas form a natural wall between the India and China. It is very important, students. They stop the beating cold wind from the entering India. They also stop the rain bearing wind from leaving India. The Himalayas have 3 parallel ranges, that is called the Himadri range, the highest range. This is the highest range. The glacier are found here. The Himalaya range is the middle range. There are beautiful valleys and hill stations are there. Here the Siwalik, third one is called lowest range. This range is made of full of hills rather than the mountains. Okay. Then student, the North Plains lie south of this Himalayas at the foot hills. These are vast fertile lowlands extending from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. The northern plains can be divided into 3 river basins, the Ganga basin, the Brahmaputra basin and the Sutlej basin. It is very important, Ganga basin, Brahmaputra and Sutlej. The Himalayas and our rivers are very sensitive ecosystem. We should treat them with love and respect or they will do us more harm than good. Okay? Understood, students? So this is about our Sutlej and Ganga river and Brahmaputra. Students, 2-3 times watch this video and try to study. Okay, next class, next week your exam is there. I will send photocopy of the exercise part, so practice it, then get ready for exam. I hope all of you clear about it. So thank you, student. Take care.